a busy man. I'm a busy man. As you can see, it's a whole bunch of boxes and stuff in here, man. That's from the business that we building up. Hold on, need y'all to get in here because I need y'all to hear me clearly. Don't be weary. Hear me clearly. Yo, that man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General Head Report Duty, man. What's going on, man? Please hit the like button, boy, man. Hit the like button for your boy when y'all come in. Please, I appreciate it. All right, wait to get y'all in here. Wait to get y'all in here. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. Wait a couple seconds. Mm-hmm. We got some things to talk about. Mm-hmm. Y'all getting in here? I see y'all. I see y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Let's get that. What's going on, Ivan? Damn, where you been, player? Where you been, man? Uh, no, where I've been. Well, I'm here now. Hold on. I need to turn this around so y'all can see me and maybe y'all can hear me clearer. I'm good. And I'm good. Everybody, I'm good. Let me know if y'all can. Is it too loud? Too low? Nina, I hope everything is good with you. I hope everything is good with you. I told you to hit me on the gram. You know, hit me on the gram. We here? All right. Let's get straight to it. Listen, first of all, I'm tired of people like Dan Orlovsky, other people acting like the Los Angeles Rams are just juggernaut team all of a sudden. Okay, let's talk about it. They last games, they scored like 17 points. Like they haven't scored over 20. Okay, the Los Angeles Rams has not scored over 20 in their last 3 games. They rested their starters, whatever the case may be. Cool. They come out and they beat the dog crap out of Minnesota Vikings. Shout out to them for that. But we're not going to come up here and act like they just this whole juggernaut team. First of all, Jalen Hurts is not Sam Darnold. I don't give a damn how anybody think about my quarterback. I don't give a damn what you say. He ain't Sam Darnold over there. That's number one. Number two, they too small to ball. It's a reason that Saquon Barkley had a career 255 yards rushing. Those guys still there. Jordan Mailata, Cam Jurgens, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on. Mekhi Beckham, they're still there. So let's get this straight. They're not going to be able to stop the run. They're not going to be able to run. They're not going to be able to stop Saquon Barkley. If they try that game plan of blitzing and doing one-on-ones with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, who did not play in Week 12, you still got dog walked. You still got dog walked without Devontae Smith. He's there. He's there. I don't even know if Dallas Goedert play because it's so he now more than an N1 mixtape player, man. I don't know. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy. I don't even know if Dallas Goedert played, but I know Devontae Smith did not, and you still couldn't do nothing with it. What you think what's going to happen when he's at home? Now I know LA like a second home. You know what I mean? Philadelphia Eagles travel very, very well. They do. And it seemed like an away game there. What you think at 3 o'clock the link is going to be like? What you think at 12 o'clock the link is going to be like? I think we dog walk these dudes. It's close. People keep trying to have this thing about McVay and Stafford, like they just been going on these crazy runs like Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. They're not. They went on a run. That was like 5 years ago. Shout out to them for that. They went on one run. Yo, Dallas played. He was 4 for 19 yards. Okay. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Thank you for that stat. But we ain't need him. The Saquon Barkley and the offensive line took their heart. But like the Saquon Barkley and Matthew Stafford. Okay. They don't make the playoffs half of the time since he's been there. They did go on that crazy run. They did. They won a Super Bowl. I'm not taking that away from them. But we cannot sit up here and act like that they are just some world beaters and that they, just because they did to the Minnesota Vikings, who me personally, I thought was frauds all year long. Yes, they had good records, but when it came down to beating good teams, they couldn't do it. And I knew once they lost against the Lions, the way that they lost against the Lions, Sam Darnold turned back into a damn pumpkin. He was Cinderella for a good 4 games. He turned back into a damn pumpkin. And you seen that. We are not dumb. And then you got to come to Philly. You got to be in South Philly. You got to be in the trenches. And it's probably snowing. Now, I think we beat them without the snow, whatever this may be, but it's still going to be snowing. And people want to talk about, oh, well, Matthew Stafford, he was in Detroit. He wasn't good in Detroit in the snow, in the rain, and all that. That wasn't him. And remember, Shady was the one that put up all them, I can't remember what it was, but that was the rushing record for a minute. And then we said, hold up, hold up. Both rushing records have been on Matthew Stafford. Think about that. Yeah, they killing me this week acting like Stafford, Tom Brady or something. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that. Both of the rushing records have been on Matthew Stafford. LaShawn McCoy, what was that, like 11 years ago? Something like that. On Matthew Stafford's Lions. Remember that? This year, week 12, Saquon Barkley, 255 rushing yards. I mean, here's my thing. And we're going to get to Jalen Hurts and how people feel about him in a second. But here's my thing. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. There's no reason of beating a dead horse. It's not. So to me, I don't care if Jalen Hurts throws for 100 yards, 300 yards, 200 yards. I don't give a damn. I'm worried about the win. Do you want your quarterback to look successful? Do you want him to make sure that he makes the right plays? Yes. And I think that he does that. And I think he has been doing that. He's not turning the football over. He's not putting the ball in harm's way, even though it might be appeasing to the outside crowd. I don't give a damn about the outside crowd because you know what? Even if he plays how he played, I don't think that he's going to play how he played against Green Bay. But even if he does that, his defense, this running game, and the threat of him running too, and that goes all the way to the Super Bowl. Don't give me Trent Dilfer. Don't give me a Joe Flacco. No, because this man is the reason, is one of the reasons why we are successful. Think about it. Kellen Moore had a bad play calling game. It had to take Jalen Hurts to check out of a play to where as though it's something that he really never did before. This is something that he's taken and developing as a quarterback right in front of our eyes, and we're not appreciating it. And he had to check to Dallas Goedert for him to make that touchdown. Now, Dallas Goedert did the rest, but that doesn't happen if Jalen Hurts doesn't make that play. Can I talk about LaShawn McCoy? Because I love LaShawn McCoy. I do. But you go in there on the facility, and I don't think that you hold it down for Philly like you say, like you that you do. You go on there, you talk your ish, you wear the chains and all that. That's cool. You got your little Pittsburgh swag mixed with Philly. That's cool. I love it. But you'll go on and do the hype video. And I just watched the hype video right before I came up on here with y'all because I really wanted to dissect it. And you go on there and you say, yeah, how you going to beat us? Yada, yada, yada. But then you go on a facility an hour later and talk about my quarterback needs to, Jalen Hurts needs to do this. He needs to do that. No, he needs to win. He needs to win. How many quarterbacks look pretty and how many quarterbacks throw for this yards and this amount of touchdowns? They're sitting on a bench right now, or they're sitting at home eating cheese doodles. How many? Joe Burrow. That's one. It's so many situations that you can come into and you can go in there and you can talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. We don't talk about how the defense balls. We don't talk about how Zach Bond is an all pro after just a special team player. You don't go up there and say these kind of things. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy. You don't go up there and say these kind of things. You don't go up there and talk about how a Cam Jurgens replaced Jason Kelce and is an all pro because people thought that we was going to be lacking and slacking on that after Jason Kelce departs. Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, he retires also. You got Jalen Carter, an all pro. You don't go out there and get these flowers. What you do is you go out there and you talk about a quarterback, you talk about AJ Brown reading the damn book, but shout out to him. Because whatever it takes to have your mental stability, you need to do. And sometimes it's bad things. Some smoke weed. Some people drink. You know what I mean? Some people beat and hit on each other people. Sometimes their significant other. Or bad things to cope. But AJ Brown's out there reading a book, minding his own damn business. And every single day this week, when he goes up there, he gotta answer dumbass questions. He gotta answer dumbass questions. It's like, dude, that was a week ago, and we still talk about a book. I hope he go out there and ball. I hope he go out there and have 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I really do, because I'm tired of the narrative about Philly that, oh, Jalen Hurts, he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that. We going dog walk the Rams. I'm trying to tell you, you cannot stop Saquon Barkley. It's crazy. As I'm saying that, no lie, Bleacher Report just put a this why God is who God is, man. Bleacher Report just put a notification on there. The Rams can't stop Saquon Barkley. Literally, as I'm saying it, they can't stop him, and the main reason is because they're too small to ball. Yes, they got out to a lead. They rushed Sam Darnold, got 9 sacks. I'm not taking nothing away from that, but O-line ain't this O-line. That quarterback ain't this quarterback. That run game ain't this run game. I hope the Eagles do not defer if we win a coin toss. You go down there, you score, you shut them down, score again. Antonio Yodat, what's going on? That's my day one guy. If y'all don't know, man, he the one that made the logo, man. The logo. I'm gonna start calling you the logo. I need a new one too, man. You got to hit my jet. I need a new one, man. I love the old one, man, but you gotta reinvent yourself. Reinvent. That's the word of the day, because now that I think about it, Jalen Hurts, I do think, is reinventing himself, and people don't understand it. People don't understand that. I think in the first 4 games, he was a little gun happy, you know what I mean? And he was turning the football over, and we got on him crazy about it. Shady ain't even hold up. Shady ain't even hold Debo accountable when he punched a teammate as a captain. Players Debo dropping pet. Listen, but you right, but I don't give a damn about him talking about other teams. It's like you claim that you this Philadelphia Eagle mascot and front runner, but then you'll go on there and you'll try to act like Jalen Hurts is not doing his job. And then when a guy, even though Chase Daniels, he be on some bull crap too, but Acho, listen, I got to shout out to Acho, because you know what Acho said? He said they don't need him to do these things. So why try to push for him to do them? Now, when he needs to do it, and this is me talking now, when he needs to do it, he does it. So let's take the Green Bay game, right? Let's talk about the Green Bay game. In no way, shape, or form did Jalen Hurts let that get hand. Yes, he didn't score as many points as you wanted, but he put the ball in a position to where as though those guys could never, ever sniff the lead. And I think that's what, when I say reinvent, I think that's what Jalen Hurts is becoming. a quarterback that's saying, you know what, I'm not going to take too many risks. You know what I mean? Even though I think because of all the narratives and all that, you're going to see more throwing. I think that. And they're saying that you're going to have to do that against the Lions or whatever the case may be. I think defense is outstanding. And I don't think nobody can actually beat this defense. Now, the defense did have a look back with Washington, but I just thought that he was on the field a whole lot. But this is what Jalen Hurts does. He has methodical plays down the field, crazy drives. You know what I mean? And he will put you in a position to where though your defense can rest. Now it was 3-and-outs last game, but I thought some of that was because of Kellen Moore's and Jalen Hurts. But to be fair and to be honest, I think Jalen Hurts is reinventing himself, saying, you know what? I don't have to put the ball on Harms. I don't have to throw all these 50-50 balls. We got a crazy run game. We got a crazy run game that nobody can stop. Nobody has been able to stop the Philadelphia Eagles running damn football. They haven't. Now, we get in situations to where as though, even in the Packers game, a lot of people don't want to talk this. The reason why we didn't score as much. How about the offensive line having a bunch penalties on second and third down? So now you in 3rd and 20. Now you in 3rd and 18. What the hell you want Jalen Hurts to do with that? Put the ball on Hart's way while we up 10? No, he's not going to do that. And I commend him for that. People forget these kind of things and they run off with these damn narratives that Jalen Hurts is just not doing enough. But yet and still he comes out with a W. And you got guys like Joe Burrow. You know what I mean? Even this dude over there, Baker Mayfield, who got his ass whipped. They ain't get his ass whipped, but they lost. Putting up these crazy numbers and everything is cool. He turned the ball over. Justin Herbert, 3 picks. You know what I mean? So to me, I'd rather have a quarterback that is protecting the football, knowing that crazy defense. And this is another thing that Acho said, and I commend for that. Coming into the season, right? And this is why I think Jalen Hurts, and I got to shout out the coaching staff too. Coming into the season, we didn't know he was going to be that. We did not know Cooper DeJean was going to be what he was. We did not. I don't give a damn. Anybody, how many people in here? It's like people in here, right? Nobody on here, and if you, I think that you're lying, can tell me that we knew Zach Baum was going to be an all-pro. We had so many questions about the defense. And the first 4 weeks kind of showed that. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, what's going on? So Jalen Hurts was putting the ball in harm's way. He was doing more than he needed to do. Let's be honest. And now, he like, yo, my defense is balling. Ain't nobody really scoring on these dudes. Cooper gets his picks this week. Yup. Ain't nobody scoring on this dude. I mean, ain't nobody scoring on us like that. I don't have to be Superman. I can be kid with the glasses and at the newsroom. I can do enough to win the football game. And here's what I'm also say. When the game gets close, Jalen Hurts is the quarterback that's going to make the play. You need to go back and forth, he will do it. We seen it in the Super Bowl. We seen it in the Pittsburgh game. We seen it in the Baltimore. Anytime this quarterback needs to level up, he do it, especially as the game goes on. We're sitting here trying to act like he just be having a lot of picks and, you know, just looking disruptive. And it's not that. Now, stats-wise, and you want to talk about actual MVP type level, he's not there this year. He's not. I'm going to be honest. To keep it a buck, I got to be honest. But still, he still wins football games. And I'm tired of the narrative of they're winning despite him, or it's not the reason that they win. How in the hell was the quarterback not the reason that they win? But when he loses, he's the reason that they lose. I'm waiting on somebody to comment and let me know. Explain that to me. How in the hell is it the reason is Jalen Hurts not the reason but he's the reason if we lose? Explain that. Because it makes no damn sense when you actually say it out of your mouth. But they still want to run with this narrative. Thank you, Antonio. I can't explain the shit neither. You still want to run with this damn narrative. You still want to act like Jalen Hurts is just the guy that's in the way. I can't wait for Sunday, 3 o'clock. I cannot wait. We're going to dog walk these dudes, man. All this, Matthew Stafford, Dan Orlovsky coming on, Matthew Stafford, who was the only quarterback in the NFC, the quarterback and head coach duo that went to first he said went to a Super Bowl. And then he had to correct himself because Jalen Hurts next year on there, he went to a Super Bowl. And Jalen Hurts balled out. Oh, who's the only quarterback and duo that won in the NFC? So the hell what? You can say that damn near every year because they change. They change. Let's keep it a bean. Nobody in the NFC wins because of Kansas City. We were the only team that won in the NFC for like 6 years until they won. Until they won. So come on now. I'm tired of narrative of my quarterback. And I got to get up here every single day, make a video. Now I'm live talking to you about it. And it's like, I'm listening to WIP, which is my fault, which I didn't be freaking doing. But I really be wanting to, because I'm in the city. I'm literally like 10 minutes on a highway front of Lincoln Financial Field. So I'm here. And every single week, I got to listen to these dudes complain about my quarterback. Complain, telling me that Tanner McKee and Joe Pickett and whatever his name, Pickett's, more trusted them, more yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you something from a cerebral complain about a win all the time. I never seen a fan base complain. You know how many people would love to, you know how many fan bases would love to be in our situation? Let's talk about the Bears. Let's talk Arizona. Let's talk about even Detroit. Even Detroit. They just started winning yesterday. Even Detroit. You know what I mean? What else? The Panthers. Like, these dudes would love to be in our situation. They would love to have, if Jalen Hurts go today, how many teams you think would be like, yo, let me get that? And that's the thing that people don't understand. But us as Philadelphia Eagles fans, we feel entitled. We feel like, hold on, water break, y'all. We feel so entitled. We feel like, oh man, our team should be that. Even when we winning. Even when we winning. Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts has the best win rate other than Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So you got the best win rate since Jalen Hurts has been a starter in the NFC. And we still got complaints. Instead of enjoying the ride. It's not, I'm not saying it's not none, but it's not that many fans when I listen to WIP that come out here and say, yo, we got to win. We in the divisional. That's what I'm talking about. Because we like, Because we act like every single year that's given. It's not. We won one Super Bowl in 2017, 2018, right? Since then, we missed the playoffs. We've been to the playoffs. We've been to the playoffs 3 times because of Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni. B More, my guy, what's going on? You know I gotta hit your job. Hey B More, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, man. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. You was on my mind like 2 days ago, man. You was on my mind. I definitely gotta call you. We gonna bust it up. I'm just tired of the narrative, man. I'm tired of the narrative. And I came out here and y'all know me. I mean, if you go and you look at my videos, I mean, I've been on here for 4 years. 5 now. You go look at my videos. I done took off for Carson Wentz. I'm taking up for Jalen Hurts. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Jalen Hurts, to me, and I'm gonna give Kellen Moore a little bit of slack right here. I do think he calls a different game when Tanner McKee and Kenny Pickett are in the game because of the fact in the middle of the field, I do think Jalen Hurts' height, he can't see in the middle of the field as good as a Tanner McKee who is 6'6", and Pickett's who I think is 6'4". Jalen Hurts like 6'2", 6'3", probably 6'2", put him at 6'3", right? We talking about a massive offensive line. You got Jordan a 6'8". You got Lane Johnson 6'5", Mekhi Beckham 6'7". I mean, these guys are towers. But you know how you get around that? Quick rollouts. It's your job as an offensive coordinator. And let me talk to Kellen Moore real fast. I need your ear. It's your job as an offensive coordinator to figure these things out. The quarterback, he goes out there and he makes the plays. But the plays cannot be made if they are not given to him. That is straight facts. This is facts. So, let's talk about it. We can have a quick roll. The screen game needs to be in the middle of the field. I'm tired of seeing a screen with Devontae Smith. I love Devontae Smith, man. And I just watched the ESPN drawing. I don't know if y'all watched it. When they was talking about him being in high school and then going to college and they were saying he was too small. I love things like that because I was a small running back. You know what I mean? Like when I played in high school, man, I was like 5'6". And people doubted me too. So I get that. But to me, if you got a stronger wide receiver, you got a stronger tight end, to me, you got to hit strength with strength. And now you thinking sometimes you outthink yourself, Kellen Moore. Oh, people are not going to see this screen coming. You do it all the damn time. Every coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles do it for some damn reason. You had this screen over with Devontae Smith's side, and Devontae Smith holds his own as much as he can. But we talking about a guy that's like not even 200 pounds, so what, with bricks and center blocks in his pocket. And there's nothing wrong with that because of other things that he does great. It is. So, I don't know. Coming out of that game, I was frustrated, but my frustration more was on Kellen Moore. No pun intended. It was. I thought the play calling and also the offensive line. Once again, I don't know if y'all was here when I said this, but we gotta also put everything in perspective. It was multiple times on drive killers when it was a holding call. Now Lane Johnson, I get it. That holding call, you had to hold on for dear life. Quarterback couldn't get sacked because you got beat. I get it. I understand that. But it's still 10 yards, and now you're talking about 2nd and 28 or 2nd and 20, third and 19, things like that. But people don't want to put that in perspective because you know what they do at the facility? And LeSean McCoy, you was at the damn game. And you bring up none of this stuff. I wasn't there. I watched it on my damn TV. You don't bring up none of this stuff. They look at stats. They say, "Oh, Jalen Hurts only had 39 yards through to the third quarter." He did. You are absolutely right, and you don't have to be Einstein to tell me that he did. And I'm not sitting here acting like that is good. I'm not. But it's also many situations or many components, should I say. The reason why that is not just the quarterback. Let's get in perspective and let's keep it tall like City Hall, okay? AJ Brown dealing with a knee issue. He cannot get separation. Well, he did not get separation like he had in the past, right? And we want to talk about the fake tush push. I don't know who that's on. I'm not blaming anybody. To me, I think if AJ Brown's a percent, and it's not no knock on AJ Brown because he did nothing wrong. He gets up to that ball. I think Jalen Hurts, him being out and the last pass he threw to AJ Brown before that, AJ Brown didn't really have that knee issue. So he is throwing the ball. He hasn't really practiced. He's throwing the ball to AJ Brown of the past, if you get what I'm saying. And these are not excuses. These are just what I'm getting at. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all can comment right now and tell me that I'm wrong. But I don't think so. You get what I'm saying? So you got that component. You got to look at the fact of, once again, the penalties. Once again, Saquon Barkley. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. And I'm to the left a little bit on this one. Not to the left, but this is not pertaining to what I'm just talking right now. Saquon Barkley is going to have another big game. Can we just talk about that? He is. There's no way that the LA Rams can stop him. This offensive line, Mekhi Beckham, Lane Johnson, Landry Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Jordan Mailata. I don't know how. These are undersized. They're too small to ball. They are. Now, they did their thing. Once again, shout out to them. They did their thing. Vikings, they did their thing. We are not the Minnesota Vikings. This is not the Minnesota Vikings offensive line. This is not the Minnesota Vikings quarterback. This is not the Minnesota Vikings running back. So you better come with a different game plan. I don't know what type of game plan, because physicality beats talent all the time if talent is not physical. It's just facts. But then we got the talent too. Because it's not just like Mekhi Beckham and Lane Johnson. The rest of these guys are just, they're talented. They can get to the second level. I'm watching these clips. And Acho, once again, shout out to Acho, because I think Acho, he has been like a role changer. He's Adamu Phil, what's going on? He has been like a role changer. Remember in the beginning of the season, in the middle of the season, he was hating. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I ran up on him like, yo, chill out. Or it's just this whole narrative now that Shady McCoy has to be, I don't know. Because I remember he was over there with the other show. It was he was doing all like how can he be yada yada. He wasn't saying nothing bad. Now all of a sudden it's something bad when we doing better than we did. Think about that. Shady McCoy, and once again, I love Shady McCoy, but you acting goofy. Shady McCoy is acting like we're losing last year, but last year you had the pom poms and the flags and the eagle. You had all that. You ain't got none of that this year. But yet and still you in a hype video. Shout out to you for that. You in a hype video. Saying stoppers, yada yada yada. But then you come on a facility and you act different. You act different. But the Philadelphia Eagles will beat the Los Angeles Rams. They would beat the Los Angeles Rams. And I'm not a player. And I don't have to look, I don't have to focus on this game. I can talk about other games or whatever the case may be. And I can look, I can, because I don't got to play the game. But I'm keeping it real with you. I don't see how. And if somebody does, if even if it's a LA and so many LA damn teams, if the Rams fan is in here right now, bro, you know they have to go on with the script. I I get hey Charles, man, I get that. I get that. But it's like, come on, man, you should be better. Because you just like I don't know, like I don't like it. I don't like it. So he can go on with his script. I'm gonna go on with mine. I guess that because I don't like it. And to me, it wouldn't hit as hard. Pause, but you get what I'm saying. It wouldn't be as crazy if he wasn't doing the hype videos every single week. That's what's weird to me. If he wasn't doing a hype video, I probably wouldn't even mention it. But I just watched a hype video with him, and then I just watched a video with him on a facility today. Both of these was today. And it's like, all right, so that's like me, right? That's like me. I come on here, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, Philadelphia Eagles. I'm talking how I'm talking right now. They gonna smoke LA, right? But then I get on there with a content creator from LA. I'm like, man, I don't know about our quarterback, man. He gotta do this, he gotta do that, yada yada yada. Y'all gonna look at me like, yo, like, what type of time you on? Be you. Be you. And I think Shady is getting away from that because you always been him. You always been a flashy ish talker. You know what I mean? Like, and now it's like you gotta cause the pause, and it's like, why? Why? So to me, that's the problem that I have. I think that's unauthentic. You get what I'm saying? Controversies with big V. You're right about that. You are absolutely right about that, and that's something that me being a YouTuber, I never got into more. And you notice we done had these conversations before, and that's probably why my channel didn't take off as much as other people. But I'm fine where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna give y'all the real. But y'all come on Philly Fresh channel every single time. It's not one time that I make a video, one time that I go live, and I'm not giving you the real. I don't give you what this person might have said and what that. I'm not. No, I give you the real. Thank you, Antonio. You my guy too, man. I give you the real every single time you come on here. And to me, I'm comfortable sleeping at night doing that than rather than trying to make a narrative to get views. Because to me, I'm going to get the views that I want because I know the real's going to be here. Plus, you had a lot going on and like, hey, listen, man, you already know. You already know, but I'm still here. And I thank Allah for that every single day. But what I'm going to say is, back to the game. Let back to the game. I think I'm getting too out of hand with this Shady McCoy thing. I do. I don't want to spend as much time as I already did on it. Back to the game. You can't beat us. Can't beat us. And once again, for those who wasn't here, they're acting like Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford are world beaters. In the last 3 games, all their starters played. They have not put up 20 points. And that was against Arizona, Oakland, and I can't remember the other team because I don't give a damn. Not put up 20 points. But you want to come in here and you want to come in here with some damn narrative like they going to come to Philly, South Philly? They going to come to my city and do what? Get spanked. I need somebody to clip this. They're going to come to my city and get spanked. Come on, man. Come on, man. The Philadelphia Eagles we talking about. It's Jalen Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. It's A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Dallas Goedert, the offensive line. They ain't having it. Should I go to the defense? Jalen Carter, Zach Bond, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, all that. The narrative here is that Ravens have the best defense in the playoffs. Get the how? How, Sway? How, Sway? But you already know. You over there in B-more. So you know that that's what they going to say. Come on now. We already did the numbers on them. I hope we see them in the Super Bowl. Do. I really hope that Baltimore go, because it is so crazy. It's going to be Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. I would love that. I would love that. But I don't think they're going to get past the Bills, B-more. I don't think they're going to get past the Bills. I know. I just said that. They ain't making it. I don't think that they're going to get past Bills. And the crazy part about this is, right, because they beat Russell Wilson. First of all, they got Russell Wilson number. Come on, man. They done called that John. You know what I mean? They done set their own account with his. They got his number. They got a social security number. They got his phone number. Any number that you can ask, they have for Russell. But once again, same thing with the Rams. They not like us. While I'm crippled. Hey, listen. It's the same thing for the Rams. They go against Minnesota, who a lot of people was talking about Minnesota like that, like they was like that. I really wanted to play Minnesota because I thought we was going to do what they did to them. I really wanted to play them. They come to the crib with Sam Darnold. He's food. He is food. Just like Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry. He is food. You hear me? Food, man. I gotta get out of here, man. I got a newborn baby, and I know my wife waiting on me. I thought it was gonna be 20 minutes. Look at this, man. I'm almost down there an hour with y'all because I love y'all, man. I love my ish. I do. I ain't do this in a while. I'm gonna get back to this. I just don't be having time, man. I got so much going on. I really do. Look at my damn truck. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff, man. Up and comer, not even up and comer, but here, entrepreneur, man. Cleaning company taking off. I can't even get this wrong. All right, we good. Cleaning company taking off. Shout out to Cleaning Chance, man. That's my company. Me and my wife, we built this from the ground up, and it's a toll. It's been kicking my behind. I don't have time to do anything. B-more. That's one of the reasons why I ain't really been getting with you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have time to do anything other than family stuff, go to work, take care of my business, and make a video whenever I can. But this is a special day that I get to do this with y'all, and I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Damn sure missed y'all. I did. But at halftime and sometimes post time, I'll be trying to do the pregame, but it'd be so much going on with the kids and all that, so it'd be hard for me to really know. But it's not an excuse; it's just the truth, you know. But score prediction. Everybody in here, give me your score prediction. Who you got winning? Give me the score prediction and tell me. Just give me score prediction. I ain't gonna ask too much for y'all. To me, I'm gonna lie. I think we put up a 30 burger on these dudes. Okay. I'm gonna say 31-17. 31-17. I think that Jalen Hurts, Nolan Smith. Shout out. First of all, how the hell I go a whole lot without talking about Nolan Smith? How I go a whole lot without talking about Nolan Smith? Shout out to him because even me, I'm gonna keep it talking, y'all. I did think that he was looking like a bust. But I did also, and you can go look at the files. Everything's on file. I did think that he didn't get the opportunities. I think he need more opportunities. But the guy bulked up in the offseason. He didn't miss any speed, and he's looking like that dude. Dare I say he's looking better than Josh Sweat. It's no knock on Josh Sweat, but he's looking like better than Josh Sweat. And y'all know, if y'all been following me for a while, I was high on him from the rip. High on Josh Sweat from the rip. I told y'all he was going to be better than Barnett. Yo, Derek Barnett really got a touchdown at the end of the season, though. He's still in the playoffs, though. Shout out to him. I don't know if he start or whatever the case may be. You said way better? He way better? I don't know, man. It seemed like Josh Sweat be dealing with an injury or something. I don't know what's going on with him, man. I need more pressure from him, though. But it's good to see, especially after BG went down. It is good to see a guy step up the way Nolan Smith is, man. He balling. Because if it wasn't for him at defensive end, what we talking about here? Josh Sweat is really giving you nothing. Barnett has 2 touchdowns. Oh, snap. Damn. I ain't know that. You was a Barnett guy, too. You was a Barnett guy, Charles. 2 touchdowns? Shout out to him. But at the defensive end situation, like Jalen Hunt, they're trying to methodically put him in the game, and I appreciate that. But he ain't no force. He ain't no force yet. I think he can be. But Nolan Smith is saving the defensive ends. Let's keep it tall. Josh Sweat is really not abysmal. He's getting pressure, but he's not getting after the quarterback. He's not. But, yo, what's up, player? But I like what I'm saying. I like what I'm saying from Nolan Smith. Shout out to him. I mean, once again, before I get out of here, Acho made a good point. Nobody's seen Zach Bond, Quinn Mitchell, Cooper Jazine, Nolan Smith. Nobody's seen these guys coming like how they was going to be coming. That's crazy. Pause. Whoa. But you get what I'm saying. Nobody's seen these guys being able to develop and be the defensive player and defensive force that they are. So Jalen Hurts, the first 4 games, he had to force a lot of passes. He had to do that. But then the defense came into fruition. They started running the ball more, and this is why the word of the day is reinvent. Because Jalen Hurts had to reinvent himself on the fly. And now everybody wants to do more. You can't look at it like that. It's move on a collective group where everyone is playing their part and it isn't one main factor. You're right about that. I give you that. And that's what I'm saying about the whole team, though. I definitely agree with you, B More, because I'm saying that about the whole damn team. Everybody is playing their part. Everybody's doing what they have to do. So Jalen Hurts does not have to be Superman. Now, you want to give me Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, they got to do this. They don't have a team that Jalen Hurts has. They don't. Now, would the numbers look better because of yada, yada, yada? I don't know, and I don't give a damn. I only care about is wins. We got 14 wins this season. Just won a playoff game. We're about to win another one, and everybody is talking about Jalen Hurts didn't do enough and A.J. Brown in this damn book. This damn book. That's what they talking about. All through Philly. You know what I'm talking about? Winning another game. Going to the NFC Championship. Going to the Super Bowl. That's what we talking about. That's all I got for today, man. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.